Well, good morning and welcome back. And for this session, you join me back down on the Tar Farm complex, and I am fishing Lake 6 again, but a different peg. So today I am in peg 2, and yeah, just got the marker rod out, trying to find myself a little spot. There are some clumps of weed out there and some sort of quite lumpy bottoms, but I seem to have found a little silty area just the other side of a little weed bed, which is quite fancy. So I've just been taking a few little casts either side of it. Yeah, nice little donk, nothing huge being itself. Just a tiny bit of weed there. Yeah, and there's just a little tiny little bit of gravel. There is a gravel spot closer in, quite a nice gravel spot, but it is really literally a few rods out. If I start getting any liners or any activity down that end, there you go, just a tiny little bit of weed. This side of that little silt spot I found. But yeah, that's going to be my spot to start with, and then we go from there. I need to get my rig sorted, bait, and get the rest of the camp set up. But I think that's what I'm going to go for. I might even chuck my third rod short on that little gravel area. I'm not sure yet. Not seen any fish or any signs of fish at the moment. I'm just glad it's not raining. After yesterday I thought it was going to be a washout, but luckily it has stopped. So, right, I'm going to have a couple more casts, get my rig sorted, get set up, and then I'll go through my rigs and my baiting approach with you for this session. Okay then, so I am fishing at a massive 6 3/4 rod length. It's not a very wide lake, so and there's a guy fishing dead opposite me, slightly to my left. So I'm not halfway, but there is a fair weed bed out there. Then you come in, there's a silty area, then just a little bit of weed. So I'm fishing this side of the weed in a little silty area, which I'm quite happy with. There are clumps of weed, quite lumpy ground around, so I think I'm happy with my spot. So I'm going to fish 2 rods on there, and the rigs I'm using are my same as I've always used before, my low line Ronnie rigs, but with a tweak. I don't know, probably a lot of you may have seen the Corda underwater video they put out recently, and it's the shot on the hook rig, and if you haven't seen it, it's definitely worth a watch from beginning to end. Yeah, opened my eyes for sure. So on my Ronnie rigs, I put a little shot on the hook, which I'll put a little picture up now of the rigs, and yeah, see how we get on. I'm not fishing poppets on there, I'm fishing wafters. So yeah, something different. I'm going to give it a go. One has got beaten Anna, and one has got the Hinders 365, nut 365. So we'll give that a go. I'm going to get them 2 rods fishing first. I'm going to get some bait out there, and then I'm going to concentrate on picking a little spot for my third rod, which is probably going to be up one of the margins. Now, my spot mix for today is going to be nut 365 feed pellets. I think they're the 6mm. Faithful sweet corn, and just to mix up a little bit. It's quite shallow here, just sort of get a bit of traction in the area. There's hardly any ripple on the lake at the moment, but I've got some of the supercharged hemp and halibut ground bait, so I'm going to put some of that in the mix as well, and yeah, get that all set, and then I'm going to concentrate on my third rod. Probably going to go up my left hand margin. Right, let's get this mixed up. and then get them rods out. Okay, so I just had a lead round and made my spod mix up ready, and now I'm going to change over to my spod. Now my preferred method of changing from one to the other using the same rod, I used to use the loop method with a little tag end at the end. I still find it quite tricky, so what I do now is I've got a clip I use. I don't know if I can get that into focus. Yeah, so all I do is undo that clip and then just clip it straight onto my spod. And yeah, that's how easy it is, and that's how I prefer to do it. And it's quite nice as well when you are in a bit of a weedy situation. Your lead doesn't always pick up the weed, it sort of leaves it behind. That does sort of catch a bit of the weeds, so it gives you a bit more of an idea when you've got the lead on as well, which I found. So right, I'm going to get the rods out first and then get some food over the top of them. Okay, so that is my spod mix out on the dance floor. 2 rods fishing. So leaves my 3rd rod. Now I had it in mind that I was definitely going to put one at the margin. I just sorted myself out a minute ago, having a chat to a guy who just walked past, and just we was having a chat, a fish lumped out to my left, which is the margin I wanted to go to because my rod's on the right, so on my left hand rod over to the left, and just where the ripple and the calm water is, a fish lumped out. Hasn't since, so I'm just going to chuck a single on and whack it out there and just leave it for half an hour. Nothing happens, I'll reel it in, I'll have a little lead about just in case there's a clearer area. I'll get that one back out on that area, and yeah, that will be my 3 rods fishing. Right, let's get that sorted. Chris has just come back from his lap of the lake, so I'm going to jump out on him and see if I can make him shit himself. Where is he? Right, he's in position. Get back a bit into the bush. Right, let's see if we can make him shit himself. Right. Typical. His phone's just rang. He's on the phone. So we've got a pause in the action. So all of you who want to see the Carp King 71 crap his pants, stay tuned. You can just see him. Right, he's recalling, so I'll turn this off. Where's he coming? No, I'll come back to you because he's going to take for ages. Okay, here he comes. Right, get ready, I'm going to spin you around.
You silly sausage.
I've been waiting there about 5 minutes. I'm telling everybody I'm going to make you crap yourself. And then you took a phone call, so I sat there, sat in the bushes. There we go.
Hello.
Enjoy your lap around the lake?
Yeah. I wanted to look at peg 11 for a possible future session. And,
Right, yeah.
It is a really nice peg, to be fair. The kiddie who was fishing it isn't there at the moment. He must have gone in because his rod's around him. But
Right.
But that left margin at a peg 11 is a really
really
nice peg. So just doing a bit of a recce in for possible future session, and even peg 12 actually. Peg 12 has got all that end bay.
Yeah,
so
loads of
it's
reed
like a nice bay with a load of reeds to fish to, and there were fish boshing out there as well. So it's a bit of a recce for future sessions.
Basically,
possibly.
I picked the wrong swim then.
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah.
Yeah, standard. Okay, so that is it. All 3 rods are fishing. So my left hand rod, I just chucked it in the general area where I see that fish bosh out, and it went down with a lovely hard crack. So I'm confident that that is fishing okay. It's just a single. I have doused it in some of the Hinders beetling, the tutti frutti flavour, has a bit of a extra attraction. So 2 rods are on the spot. I'm going to give it an hour or so. If I don't have no joy within an hour, I might bring them back in, refresh them, just to check them hook points, check there isn't the weed. I haven't gone a bit short and it has caught up in the weeds for peace of mind. So yeah, give them an hour. If they're all fine, I'll chuck them out, back out, fresh hook baits. I'll probably put a PVA nugget on there just in case, which I was planning on doing originally, but I totally forgot. So yeah, tidy up bivvy time because it is a bit of a mess. Make a nice coffee and sit and chill out and enjoy the day. Now I am hoping to get a bit of drone B-roll footage. Now, before you all jump on me, yes, in the rules it says no drones. However, I have spoken to Chris Blunt, the fishery manager, and he has given me permission on the condition that I supply my operator ID, my flyer ID, my drone insurance, which I've done, and he's all happy with that. I've ensured that it's just a bit of B-roll. I won't be flying over anglers and upsetting anybody. It'll be very stealthily done. And I've also, as part of the agreement, going to phone RAF Bryce Norton, even though it's not in the flight restriction zone. It's just a courtesy call, just to check there's no low-level planes doing any trading here today, and if there is, work together hopefully and work out a time when I can do my footage. I may not get the drone up depending on the weather, but just in case I do, and you are wondering, you know, I had to go through a bit of a procedure to fly it. I'm not just come here and disregarding the rules. I'd just like to put that one out there now before anyone jumps on me. So yeah, anyway, let's get that kettle on and get sorted. I think, guys, it's 4:45 and nothing as yet. I've not seen any more fish showing since my last cast. It's like a mill pond out there. It's really calm. We're due some rain early hours in the morning though, apparently. So yeah. Just sit and wait. That's all we can do, isn't it? But I have got dinner to look forward to. Tea, whichever one you want to call it. So I've got my cob cooker today. So I'll be doing myself roast lamb, like steaks, roast potatoes, and mushy peas. Yep, mushy peas. So I went to the garage today and I was trying to get a tin of like mixed veg, and didn't have none. So the next best thing was mushy peas, and I quite like mushy peas. Not sure they go well with roast potatoes, but I don't care. I'll eat anything, pretty much. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this coffee, sit watch some water for about half an hour, and then I'm gonna get my cob cooker on, let that warm up ready, and get my little mini roast on the go. So I'm feeling a little bit peckish now. But yeah, it's great to be out though. Absolutely great to be out. It's been a while. Not done much fishing this year. Nowhere near as much I'd like to. You know how it is. Life just gets so busy sometimes, and it just runs away with you. But yeah. Right. I'm going on a bit now. So yeah, coffee. Watch the water for half hour. Put my cob cooker on. Cook some tea. And yeah, just enjoy the evening. Oh, there you go, my right hand rod. Slight beep. No bird life out there. Who knows? Right, let's have this coffee, and if anything happens, I'll be right back. But don't hold your breath. Wow, I've been looking forward to this, I must say. I do need to get myself a bigger plate because, believe it or not, it's not all on there. There's still more on the grill. So I think I'm going to struggle to eat it, but I don't like to waste stuff, certainly not food. So yeah, I'm going to dig into this because it looks absolutely gorgeous. And then yeah, chill out for the evening. Oh yeah. Wonderful. Right, I'm going to finish this, have a tidy up, and get all my stuff set ready for the night. See you in a bit. Well, I thought I'd check in for an evening update. That food went down very, very well, and I can confess I didn't eat it all. I couldn't. Yeah, I think my eyes were bigger than my belly, which is well, would you believe? But yeah, yeah. So 7 o'clock now. All cleaned up. I'm just making sure my lights are charged for the night, just in case. The guy over the road, I don't know what I keep saying over the road, the guy over the other side of the lake in Peg 11's just had another one. I'm not sure which rod it was, but one of his rods is fishing up against a reed line over there. It's a bit of a, not odd, but the way you fish, normally fish activate, that one's on a bit of an angle, so you sort of fish up alongside the margin sort of thing. So yeah, I think my mate Chris, Carpking, he had a walk around today, and I think he quite fancies that one himself at some stage. So yeah, I think definitely one to keep an eye out. So plans, not really any plans. I'm not going to bother redoing the rods. I'm just going to leave them, just sit tight, and go from there. I've got a movie downloaded on Netflix, so I'll watch that a bit later. But it's still a lovely, lovely warm evening, and I'm just going to make a coffee, sit out as late as I can, and just enjoy the surroundings. With due some rain early hours in the morning apparently, so you know what'll happen. If I am going to get a bite, it will be then, but who knows? I don't know. Right, I've got till tomorrow morning. I think I've got to be off at 9 on this one. Thinking I may possibly extend it for the day, depending if I have anything through the night, or if it's raining when it's pack up time, which I don't want to pack up in the rain when it's pouring down. If it is, I might do tomorrow as well. I don't know. We'll decide that one in the morning. But anyway, for now, I'm just going to kick back, relax, have a coffee, watch the lake, watch all the other anglers catch fish around me, and yeah, just chill. And if I don't see you in the night, see you in the morning. Well, good morning, and what a fine, calm one it is too. Not a ripple on the lake, nice and quiet. The birds are singing, happy days. Bit different from last night. It absolutely opened up last night. It absolutely threw it down, and a thunderstorm I've never experienced like when I've been out fishing. It actually shook the ground. But yeah, that didn't last too long. That was about an hour, and then it sort of passed over. So yeah, no bites. The only bleep I had was a swan nudging my line. Apart from that, very quiet on the fishing sort of side of things. Plans for today: I'm gonna have my coffee, dunk some ginger nuts, and then I'm gonna re-chuck my rods. For the last few hours I have got here, if I don't decide to extend the day. I have looked on the catch app, and this swim is free today. There's nobody coming in this morning. But I'm going to check the weather, because if it's going to be raining this afternoon, I don't want to spend all that minute on another day and have to pack up in the pouring down rain. You know, it's not too bad now. It's sort of just my overwrap really. The rest of it's still dry. Right, cup of coffee, ginger nuts, and then decision time. Well, there we go. That is all 3 rods redone this morning. My right hand rod I have chucked slightly over to the right, because I did see a little fish roll, nothing huge. Couldn't quite get the angle on it I wanted because of the overhanging trees, but it's a lot closer to the fish than what it would have been if it had been straight out. So it didn't go down with a great thud, so I'm not sure if it's landing some deep salt or just a bit of weed, I don't know. But I changed that over to just a Ronnie rig. I took the shot off the hook thing off to stop it going down too deep if there's any weed in there. But yeah, I'm not going to stay on today. I'm just going to make the most of the next couple of hours, and then have slowly pack up, and then head home. It's going to be a nice day. I've got a few things to be doing. I've enjoyed it. Hopefully something might happen in the next couple of hours, but who knows. It's just good to be out. Right, I'm going to start getting some of the non-essentials packed up, and then yeah, I'll probably have another coffee, to be fair. And then yeah, hopefully we'll see you soon with a fish on the net, but don't hold your breath, you'll end up fainting. Whew. Well guys, that is it. I've probably got an hour and a half fishing left, but I'm starting to have a bit of a pack down now, and it is looking a little bit grey in areas, so I thought I'd get this outro done now, get more of my camera kit away so that's all waterproof just in case the heavens do open. And yeah, obviously if anything does happen in the next it's like there's a load of geese just about to come over my head, and yeah, when you're ready, come on, hurry up. Thank you. Yeah, so obviously if anything happens in the next hour and a half, camera will come back out. But yeah, just like to say thank you very much for watching if you have got this far. do appreciate it. And yeah, feel free to give it a subscribe if you're feeling generous. It all helps. And yeah, we look forward to get back on the bank soon, but I'm not going to say when, because the way it's been lately, it could be a month, 2 months, I don't know. But anyway, take care. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you on the next one. You can just chuck it on your neck, press go, and